Let's get to Ironheart. That looked good. I think that looked pretty good. Ironheart was agonizing shit. Right? That's agonizing shit. Okay, so I have no idea who this character is. This is the first time I'm watching her character. And look, Marvel have got to understand, no one's watching it like they used to. No one's like, oh, what's the post-credit scene? Oh, look, it's Tony Stark. Oh, it's the Avengers coming. No one's interested anymore, right? You have fucked that one up the arse relentlessly now, okay? So no one's really following what's going on with any of this stuff. This event is Riri Williams, and I thought it was a lover, but apparently it's her sister, right? Now, firstly, why did they cast so Riri is the star, she's the one on the left, but why did they cast somebody so like genuinely ugly, like this really weird face, and it's not like she's a great actress, right? It's really bizarre, like she's not a beautiful woman at all, right? I mean, look, Florence Pugh isn't that hot, but like more so than her. I'll tell you. It's okay. So it starts off. We have all these flashbacks. This is such a DEI hero because it's just pure entitlement and zero work and zero idea that work is supposed to. Work is a good thing. Like zero work ethic. That's a damn short. So it starts off, she has this like weird flashback video of her with her sister saying how she's better than everyone, better than Tony Stark, better than Elon Musk, better than everyone. And she's just the bestest ever. And the sister says, I just want to be happy. And she's like, happy? Nah. And look, she hasn't got a nice or kind face. I'm sorry. So she's at MIT. And she has this Ironheart Robin Hood. What is it with people Hollywood wanting to make their young black characters, especially the film one, criminals? Well, this is how racist it is. This is trying to show a world from an African American, I'm not going to say black, an African American point of view, and it's just pure criminality and a lack of personal responsibility, right? This world that they're projecting is not going to raise the black people of America up into affluence, right? At all. It's going to keep them having ghettos. All this is basically wish fulfillment for white liberals to say we have to, give lots of entitlements to black people because they're just not clever enough by themselves. They can't get along by themselves. So her basic point is this, that she can't get by like Tony Stark. Tony Stark was a billionaire so he could make his ideas real. Darling, he made his first Iron Man suit in a cave in Afghanistan. Right? That's the thing. And that's the thing about Marvel heroes. And that's why people love the MCU. Right? One of the best representations of it is the first Captain America movie where you had what's his name? Chris Evans was like the wimpy little Captain America, wimpy little Steve Rogers, who was still jumping on grenades and being heroes before they made him into a hero, right? But she's saying, I can be great. I need $1 billion to film my ideas. Then, make yourself $1 billion if that's what you need, if you're great, right? That's what great people do. Right, so she's at MIT, and she's got this Tony Stark scholarship. And she's also a criminal, right? So she says, because I'm not a billionaire, I have to be a criminal, and she gets all this money for here. Is there somebody paying her off?
So
yeah, but to do the to do their work for them. Right, and over here, like she develops like a personal shield. This is the dumbest thing ever. Yeah. Right, that's his project. It said, "Oh, hey, I made you a person." No, I mean that's going to get you, a Nobel Prize. That's great, but no. And again, she never has to do any work for anything, right? She's just naturally brilliant. There's no character arc for her whatsoever, other than convincing other people how naturally and wonderfully brilliant they are. And anybody who doesn't think she's naturally and wonderfully brilliant is portrayed as an evil villain, right? So again, she's a criminal with a criminal mentality, and she's not even that great at it. So she doesn't know how electricity works, and she So she blows up the school, right? And everything blows up. And then this guy, the administrator,
everybody out.
Right. So, and it's supposed to be like just fun and quirky. No, there's no responsibility, right, being taken at all. Right. So she has to go to the principal. He's because she broke his arm with whatever that fire is. He's making tea for them. And she's like, and they're like, I just need a little bit more funding for my, and she's like, listen, I try and get as many of our people here as possible. Well, like, why didn't you just say you're a racist? Right? That's essentially it. Why? I just don't like white people, and I want to give you a chance because you're color of your skin, right? And you're so incredibly ugly. Honestly, if you're looking for somebody to play the Mekon, she's right on. She's got a real Mekon face going on. So she's like, you're always in trouble and you haven't done anything. And she built an Iron Man costume, apparently. But she built it with this grant money for MIT. And so eventually they're expelling her because she's just awful, right? And she's like so entitled. What? I'm not getting a free ride? But why not? Because I'm the best. It's because I'm not a billionaire like Tony Stark, right? That's why. So thankfully they expel her, and she has to face some consequences for her action. And so what she does as she's picking up her stuff, she steals the Iron Man costume that she made and puts it on bit by bit, right? And then flies off with it. So again, she's like, well, it's mine. I made it. No. You didn't fucking pay for that. But okay. And then she goes, off you go. And there's a AI in it that she invented because she is the bestest ever. And off they fly to Chicago. Meanwhile, we have a gang of thieves who apparently is a drag queen and some other people, and also the bloke from My Name Is Earl. Oh, that was a great show. I used to love that. I felt so bad he's reduced to this. So he's the My Name Is Earl bloke is the tech guy turning off all the security as they're robbing this place or something or other, and they get caught because he's bad. He's bad at his job. And so, fortunately, you have two 5'2" women, and in the Marvel universe, that means they can kick ass, they can do anything, right? Oh, and a drag queen, because obviously we need a drag queen, all right? And then they're trying to work out if they want to get rid of Stu, who's the security guy, and anyway, so. Oh yeah. So then they're trying to work out. They got to find someone, and then what's the name flies overhead, and she's and then her suit stops working because she has no access to it because she's been expelled, and that the suit is stolen. So weirdly, all the bits start falling off her suit at that point. I don't understand why, but they just do, right? So she ends up like having to schlep it through the hood, and they're like, "Girl, can I get you a Band-Aid or some rubber tosser?" I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Right? These are the dumbest people in the universe. So then a wayward truant child offers her his trolley that he stole to help cart her stuff back in. And finally she makes it home. and her mother's there in doing a barbershop kind of thing. I don't know, lots of cackling women, and I can't remember. Does she tell her she was expelled? I can't remember. Or they just assumed that she was expelled because she's awful, right? So then she hangs out at night with this bloke, whoever it is, I don't know, and they keep going, "Oh God, if only I had money like Tony Stark, I could be great. It's just because he had money and I don't." No, I just like that. Okay, if you're saying I could be this if not for that one, if that's what you are, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're where you deserve to be in life. So then she visited her. This is her father's garage, which is falling apart a little bit. She's got all these nice memories from there. So now she's like looking for stuff to repair her Iron Man costume with. And so this guy is like really, really proud of her for going to MIT. And she's like, yes, but I want to try and like work out if I can pay you later because I don't have enough cash because I'm not a billionaire like Tony Stark. Well, get a fucking job then. Oh no, her job, that takes too long. All right, again, she's really disturbing looking. Why did they cast her? You know it wasn't a casting couch thing because who? I like if she was like, I'll do anything for the role. I'm like, just staying over there, darling. Ugh. Yeah, you don't know. Oh God, I feel sick. Can you get me an Alka-Seltzer? We'll do that. So anyway, so this guy turns up, who's part of the robbing crew, right? And he pays for all the stuff, and you think they know each other, but they don't, right? And so for her, it's normal for him to turn up and stuff. Say, look, we got a job for you. Come and check it out, right? So she comes to check out the next day, early in the morning, and she goes in the elevator. And the elevator stops and it says you only got 3 minutes of breathable air and you got to work out how to get out. And of course she does so in a stunning and brave, brilliant way because she's just brilliant. And again, there's never any... Oh, yeah, one of the pitches he has to like to get to come and be a criminal, be a professional criminal, as opposed to a... I would never watch this trash. I knew Ironheart was going to be bad, but it's unbelievable, right? He was like, but one of the things that he said to convince them to come and join being a criminal says, why should you have to work for years to get where you're going? You can just do it for free now, real payday. She's like, well, that is true, and I do deserve it because I'm brilliant and stunning and brave, and the only reason I'm where I am in life is because I'm not Tony Stark, who's a billionaire. Right? If I was a white man too, I would be rich. So they worked out to get out, and she says she's not interested in the job at first, but she's going to do it in the end. I mean, like, and the guy wears a weird cape. Oh, and yeah, so she thinks back to her dead sister again, and to her father. Oh yeah, in this mixtape, has a sister talking in it or something. So she starts crying, and she's remembering her father. And I think she built the Iron Man suit or something her father said to her. I don't really know, right? And he gets like tattooed all over himself, and so she takes the job, right? It says, "Good, we're going to need the Iron Man suit tomorrow." So then she stays up all night fixing the suit, right? And it's just so unconvincing. It really is so unbelievably unconvincing. So then she has to build her own AI. So she, and this really shows you her personality, right? See, she has to transfer an AI from her mind into brain mapping onto the suit, right? Just 4 hours? I've got to wait 4 hours for that. And that's too much for her. Fuck's sake, you won't put 4 hours into this massive, technological breakthrough that you create an AI out your own psyche, right? It's just pathetic. So there's something weird about that. His cape, the bad guy wears. I don't know. Sister says something. Oh yeah. So now his sister's going to become a character because she's the physical representation of the AI, and she shows up in front of her, and she's like, "Well, what's going on?" And there you go. It's over. Oh, thank God. My name's Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from
subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.